Hey, what's up guys? It's EmberrHD, and I'm going to be showing you how to put 3D text on a real-life image in Cinema 4D, like you see on the screen here. On yours, it won't have the little red outline that I have on the ground, but I put that in just because I like it. Anyway, so let's get started. I'm just going to restart, so... To start out, you're going to want to go to the Light tab and add a background. You're going to want to go to Materials, double click here, or just go to File, New Material. Uncheck Specular, go to Color, Texture, Load Image. Find your image, whatever it is that you want to use as your background. Click your image, check all this, it's normal, just use it. Put it on your background. I'm going to change this real quick. Hang on 1 second. Make it that. So now, if you're rendered out, it's just your image. Just now, after that, you want to go ahead and move this and make it so it looks like it is pretty much on here. And you can just go, you don't need to go out that far. And then you want to go to the Primitives tab and add a plane. Yeah, 500... Make it so that it goes... Hang on 1 second. There we go. Now you want to make it so the edge right up here is aligned with this. And then move it over into the middle-ish. And then make this like 600. So it's not completely at the end, but it's pretty far out. And a little bit down. No. There we go. And then, if you render that out, I didn't mean to click that. If you render that out, it's just going to be a big black blob in the middle of your screen. So, go to Plane, right click, go to Cinema 4D tabs, or tags, I mean, and go to Compositing. Go to Tag, click Compositing Background. Now if you render out, it should be a big gray block. Now to fix that and make it invisible, go right here, hold Control, or the Command key on Mac. Go to Plane, and click that. Now, if you render it out, it's invisible. You can't see it, it just goes straight through. But it still functions as a plane. So now you're going to go to MoGraph and add a text object, or a MoText, or whatever you want to call it. Pretty much line it up, but you don't really want to do that yet until you make it, change your text to whatever you want it to be. I'm just going to make mine say tutorial, like I did in another one. Change your font to whatever it's going to be. You want something that's pretty flat on the bottom. I'm just going to use the font that I used in the preview. It is called Premier League. I use this font a lot. I really like it. It's just really clean. And so, just put that in the middle. Might actually make this like 80 instead of 100. Make it so it's right on top of it. On top of the plane, I mean. And if you render it out, it's going to look pretty much like it's sitting on the road or whatever surface you're using. I'm actually going to go ahead and move this forward just so it doesn't look like so, because I don't want the white line in the text. Damn it. Just a little bit further. And there we go-ish. Not quite, and it's not quite in the middle. Damn it. Yo, I don't know why I'm being retarded today. Sorry if there's anybody that's retarded watching this video. Okay, so let me just line this up in the middle, or not. And we are good to go. So now if you render that out, it should kind of look like your text is in the middle. I have OCD, shut up. Anyway, now, it looks like your text is on it, but it doesn't really look natural. So first of all, if you want to change the text color, go ahead and make a material for that. Take specular off, add a little bit of reflection, make it a nice pale red. Make that for now. Change this to a nice red. Try to make that pretty dark red. Change that down a bit. Actually, that can go down a lot more. Second that. And go ahead and add that to your text, whatever your color or material is. And then render that out. Looks pretty nice. And then to add shadows to make it look pretty realistic, I like to go to render settings, go to effect, and go to ambient occlusion. Change your maximum ray length to around 130. Make your contrast around 35. And that should be pretty good. Now render that out. And you have this. Now me personally, I like this a lot. I think it looks really realistic. You can make your ray length a little bit bigger if you want. Here, look. 160 I'll make it, or 150. And that will make it go further across in between and more connect. Not quite connecting it yet. And if you want it to have a little bit of a tint, you can change the color from black to red-ish, or whatever your color is. So it can kind of look like there's shadows coming off as a red, not a black. Like you can kind of see the red tint on the shadow. And I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. You can do the same thing with objects. It's pretty much the same. How much time do we have? 8 minutes, so I have like 6 minutes. Okay, I'll, you know what, actually, I'm just gonna leave it at this. I'll do something similar with adding it in a video, maybe later on, maybe in a couple weeks or something. But yeah, guys, I hope that this tutorial was helpful. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. It really helps. Every thumb helps. That sounded really stupid. But yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye.